Hey, welcome back to Second Run Gaming. I'm Austin. We're here yet again with Massive Chalice. We're in the Foxfyre Keep for the second time under similar circumstances. We're all the way down at this end. They're all the way down at this end. I don't know where the enemies are, but they're not immediately next to our keep people. So I'm going to stealth Katie, who is the regent, and Simon can stealth as well, thankfully. So I'm going to move Simon here just to get a lay of the land. Okay, so we've got some enemies over here, enemies in the middle. The main goal is just to get all 7 of our units together. Fingers crossed it can happen. Thankfully, since everybody can stealth, we might be able to make it work. Everybody except, of course, our Castillon. They can't, so that is not great for them. Since Sionan is already seen, I'm tempted to throw this advanced seed so that we can remain incognito. But since we have a free throw, I also feel like I should actually probably just come up here and focus on this cradle. Because we're going to have to fight these enemies no matter what, and the longer that all of them stay together, the worse that gets. And again, if we lose any of these battles, the keep, I believe, is destroyed as well. So these are important ones for sure. Awesome, Sionan leveled up. We're going to see if Lelouch can't get the kill for this cradle, just to get some XP. If we use the knockback shot, which is slightly less accurate, that will work better. Ooh. It actually stunned the cradle, it didn't kill him. We're going to leave that, I think, for Lelouch to get the experience and also to not unleash those other seeds, because that looks like it might be an advanced cradle. In that case, I'm going to stealth our Zelicar up here because I think those are the only other enemies in the area. And we're going to just keep them all in stealth except for our Foxfyre and our Castillon. Hopefully these guys aren't revealed, because that's the only real danger there is if they do get revealed and then suddenly surrounded, we might not be able to get to them in time. And it is happening, depending on how many enemies are over there. Oh boy. Holy shit. Well, our Zelicar is certainly surrounded, but he's actually okay. But the jig is up. I mean, the illusion is over. I'm going to try and see if I do a knockback from here, that might hit both the Twitchers? Just the one. But hey, he's stunned, which I'm happy about for sure. Katie also has the knockback arrow, so I'm going to try and double down on the knockback stuff. She might miss, but she didn't. So that means that everybody in that line is stunned. And again, it's going to be partially a rush just to get to them. So many advanced seeds. And this cradle is still around 67. I'm going to move Lelouch up. See if we can't get a better range on that. Can't. Fingers crossed. Nice. Just for that experience. Okay, perfect. And then Sionan's going to be our real hero here. Going to move Sionan up just to right here so she can throw her precision flask and hopefully take out all 3 of these. There's still 1, but 1 is a lot better than 4. So that's a great hit for Jared, and we kind of need it.
Now tell me that wasn't fun.
Hey, Jared got a nickname. It's Mr. Pancakes, which we actually had in our last playthrough. That's cool. And now that since we've been revealed anyway, I mean, fuck it. I'm going to try for a knockback with Elania. If anything, to distract. It did stun them both, but we have revealed a cradle, which sucks. But this is going to be tough. But yeah, that's splitting up the force a little bit, which we kind of need. Oh boy. Those cradles suck. Just the amount of seeds that they bring out. Okay. This is gonna start to get real difficult. Gonna stealth Jared up here. And have Leanne do a stealth attack on the cradle. Look at how much damage that does. Critical? Yeah, 92. It's a lot more seeds we have to deal with, but that cradle is significantly worse. I don't care what you say. We are definitely in trouble here. That being said, I have Siona come up. I don't think Lelouch can really see anything from any of their vantage points, so I'm going to have them come up too, but in stealth. Unfortunately, Ionia's in a bit of a tough spot. What I'm going to have Ionia do, though, is kind of come back over here just to be a little bit more protected. As we're all going to get surrounded by seeds this next turn, and it's going to suck. Simon doesn't really have much of a choice here. If we want to survive, we got to run. But Simon still may get overwhelmed. And Katie's in exactly the same spot. Katie's in an arguably worse spot. I don't know if she's going to make it. So I'm going to see... Oh, God. If we have Katie come over here and then just run back here, if that's enough to kind of shield her. Oh boy. Well, you did what you could, bud. It's not looking good. He's sacrificing himself. Just like, I think her name is Cadwellin did for Brian. Let's see if we can't save our Foxfyre if possible. But this is a tough one with just the amount of seeds. Thankfully, some of our units have rebound. And that's going to end up being really helpful. But it's still not enough, I don't think. Well, hopefully that can start grouping up and they can start stunning each other. And we can just whittle down their numbers. And since we don't have a cradle to deal with, there's not going to be any more in this area, at least, that are going to get made. The Twitchers, though... The Twitchers are going to be a problem. Okay. So Siona definitely got a couple options, but she's got to throw flasks. And I think I'm going to have her throw the flasks into this hallway, because there's some enemies bunched up there. It's also where our boy died, so there's some revenge. Oh yeah, Fire Witch. That's accurate. And then we've got one flask left. I mean, it's nice to be frugal, but right now, with the amount of danger we're in, we just gotta take him out. Siona is racking up the kills. Gonna see if Lelouch can't come forward and be the one to take out this Twitcher. Again, primarily for the experience, because we need it. Ah, so close. It's hard to tell what's more important, to take out the Twitcher or to take out a seed, weirdly enough at this point. I think the Twitcher's more important, and if we have Jared go up there, he's our strongest guy. So that might be good. I'm gonna see, just in case there's any enemies hiding over there, we can't just push them back. Nothing back there, but if there was, it would have been hit. Alright, now we got these guys. Have Leanne try and knock this seed all the way over into those other seeds over there. Or just do a glancing blow. Okay. And weirdly enough, Leanna is just going to come up here so they can be surrounded slightly less, and they're just going to heal. They have rebound, so hopefully they just get attacked and will stun some enemies. Katie is in big trouble. She really can't do too much damage, but she doesn't really have an option beyond that. She's going to start getting hit. So we'll do what we can. Damn it. And it's really just going to be a waiting game. So hopefully we can rescue Katie. We tried to get her down by us, but there were just too many enemies in the way. 8. Damn, it's just one hit like that, and it's oof. We might now try and run Katie down there. Nah. Unfortunately, Katie may go away. It might be us just fighting to save the keep. But if anybody's going to get up there in time, it'll be Jared. So we'll see. Okay, well honestly that was not too bad of a turn. Really the main point of contention that we did have was just Katie getting hurt. Move Katie back here, because that's pretty much all we can do. We'll have her heal. That buys her hopefully at least one more turn. We'll see where we're at. Fortunately, Leanne has really terrible aim, which is tough. We have Iana trying to knock out one of these seeds. We're going to try and start moving up, even though we have seeds that are kind of following us. I think that might be important for us to start to get. We can move Lelouch up here. See if Lelouch can't get a kill and also knock out one of these guys for us. Nice. That way Jared can focus on going forward, because we really do need to rescue Katie if we can. And I'm gonna do the same for Sionen. So we have a small vanguard going up there to protect. I don't know if Leanne has that knockback ability still. I hope that they do. We're gonna hit for this one. And we took him out. Nice. Alright. Unfortunately, I think it's just a little too late for Katie. But we tried. Tried real good. Oh boy. Oh man. She's still alive. It's not much, but it's something. And Leanne does have that rebound, so hopefully they'll just start attacking and piling on Leanne, and then they can just rebound right back. Yeah. Means that we're going to have a small group of seeds just kind of bringing up the rear, but if I can save Katie, if I have any shot at saving Katie, we gotta take it. It's going to be heartbreaking because of how close they are. How utterly close they are. How far can Katie get? Okay, I'm going to have Katie sprint over here. It's going to be real tight, especially with this cradle that I didn't know was here. But Sionan is going to run up and just very quickly is going to heal Katie. Gives her one more turn in the most dangerous of conditions, so I don't know how helpful it's going to be. I don't want Jared to stealth because I want them to see Jared. I'm going to run Jared up here. And then the rest of us, we have to make a beeline, honestly. These seeds will pull up the rear. And Leanne still has a health vial, so we'll have Leanne come up here, and he will heal, and they'll heal and hold up the line back here. This might have been a really foolish way to go about it. It would have been safer to just let Katie die and regroup our people, but I like Katie, and I feel like we're protecting the keep. We want to protect the region if we can. It's just going to really come down to, thankfully the cradle isn't doing one of their big boy attacks, because if they were, they could just take Katie out immediately. Yeah, it's just going to come down to timing. I'm loving this rebound, though. It's really helping us. I really like this battle. It's like, weirdly, I feel like it's very cinematic. So far, at least. Like, we had our regents running down the halls. Damn, sucks that Jared got stunned right there. But like, we had our regents running down the halls. They couldn't get quite down there. The regent's partner died right at the foothold of where our people were. And then our regent, like, held on. Sionan got the nickname of Fire, which, I don't know, it's cool. I don't really know too much of what we can do here, unfortunately. I know one thing that we can definitely do. Actually, no, I have no idea what to do. This has kind of blocked us off from hitting this cradle, which is very frustrating. We can definitely try a point-blank shot at least with this Twitcher, because they do hit real hard. And that's something. And Katie can actually try and mirror that a little bit if we want. Sionan's in big trouble, actually, which is hard to see. I'm going to move Katie just right behind her throne. And I'm going to have her... She can either go for the Twitcher... I think I'm going to have her go for the Twitcher. Damn it. It was worth a shot. Sionan could start to whittle down our cradle. I'm worried about her health in general, though. I'm definitely going to have Iania just... Since Iania can't hit this cradle, I'm going to have her do the knockback on these two seeds just to take out some attacks. Damn it. Have Sionan just kind of chill back here, just kind of spread out our people. Nice. Just because the Twitcher can do a lot of damage to multiple people if they're in the same area, the cradles can also do that. Leanne's still holding up the line. I have half a mind to just keep Leanne down there fighting these 4 seeds, but I think Leanne could be our saving grace. So I'm going to have him run up here. Because yeah, Leanne has rebound as well, which could prove just very valuable. Oh boy. Yep. We tried our very best, but unfortunately Katie was taken down at her throne at the last moments. Still cinematic. Though this battle is turning not well for us. Who are you hitting? Oh no. Oh boy. She's alive. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do some I don't know, some panic reduction. This might be bad, but I feel like 11 health is better than nothing. We're in trouble though. I think the cradle is still the most dangerous thing by far. And because it's the most dangerous thing, I may just try and knock it out. Because it has so much health. You gotta be kidding me. It's the wrong time for that to happen, man. Okay, Leanne can't do much of anything but take out this one seed, so that's what we're gonna try and do. Since Jared did a whole whopping 1 damage, that kind of changes up the game a little bit too. We're gonna have Sionin take out this Twitcher. Nice. And Iana is gonna go after the cradle because at this point we gotta start. And we're just gonna hope that everybody piles on Leanne. So far so good, and that the cradle decides to make some seeds because we've taken out some seeds. I'm bummed about Katie, but we definitely did all we could. And it is fitting that we've finally caught up to her and we're trying to protect her, and that's when she went. We were lucky enough to save Brian with the Foxfyres last time. I'm not surprised that it didn't happen this time. Now, Jared, just punch him. And as far as who else is gonna punch him, Elusive does need the experience, but actually can't even do it anyway. So Ionia, please. Nice. Okay, so now it's just a bunch of seeds that hopefully don't kill us all. Start trying to take him out, and it's really just going to be a luck of the draw. I don't think we'll wipe, but I do think that we're definitely in danger of losing a couple people. With where the placement is, we try and knock back this guy. So that stuns 2 of them, great, because I'm a little bit worried about Jared's health as well. And then Leanne is going to try and knock these 3 back, fingers crossed. Yeah, I had a feeling with a glancing blow, but hopefully since they're up there alone, they can just kind of aggro every seed in that area. Because if just that 1 seed attacks, that'll stun all 3 of those, if they all stay there. Oof, 7. Come on, yeah. Okay, cool. Hopefully these are the last of the enemies too. We'll see. I think Jared doesn't really have a choice other than to heal. And just kind of hold the line over there so we can keep those 3 seeds just focused on these guys. Nice. Do a point blank here on this guy. Damn it. Fingers crossed Sionin can just move right up here. Damn. I'm worried mostly about our Foxfyre and our Castilian. So I'm going to move Leanne right back here. Just again to kind of take their interest. I actually took them out too. Nice. So yeah, these advanced seeds are still tough. They do a good amount of damage since there's so many of them. They just really whittle us down. I I don't like how long sometimes the turn is taking. It makes me think that there are other enemies out there that it's like cycling through. So I'm a little worried that there's maybe one more cradle or one more twitcher. Hopefully not. Hopefully there's nothing, or if there is something, it's just like a seed. But, you know, we'll see. Okay, I'm going to move Lelouch back a little bit, just so hopefully they don't take as much of the focus, because we've got a lot of these seeds that are actually up and ready now. Lelouch unfortunately doesn't do too much damage. It doesn't have the best accuracy either. And so you want to do the same thing and just come over here. Nice. That way, Leanne can come here, knock him out, and hopefully take the aggression away from Sionin. But I think I'm actually going to have Ionia do a knockback here. Nice. Because that takes away almost all the seeds that we're worried about anyway. And then we can have Jared, hopefully there's no enemies hiding in this room, do the same for these two. Or have a glancing blow. Damn it. Perfect. Oh my god, I forgot. I completely forgot about those 4 seeds down there. I am glad we brought Leanne up here, though, because we would have been screwed without him. Okay, those 2 are stunned, so that kind of gives us the freedom to move Jared back into the main room. Still a glancing blow, which is not really what I want to use that for. But it is what it is. We have to move Lelouch. Just out of kind of danger, honestly. And then hopefully Lelouch can hit this one. Almost took him out. And those guys aren't stunned. Let Sionin hide all the way back here because of how light their health is. Still have 1 seed to work with, but 1 is better. I'm going to have Leanne come and do the same thing over here, glancing blow. But again, hopefully it just takes the aggression. Ionia's got to hit this guy just to take 1 more seed out. Oh god. Well, that's about as light as we can get. So yeah, there's probably 2 or 3 seeds still further south. No, it looks like they are coming up. It's basically just a big seed reinforcement. This next turn I'm going to see if anybody has any health vials left. I don't think they do, but if they do, this is the time in which we're going to use them. Because everybody's hurting. Yeah, everybody's out too. Okay. Okay, well, this is kind of tough. Gonna have Lelouch come up here. We've got 2 options. Knockback for 51 or a point blank, but the point blank won't even take him out. So we're gonna try and stun these 2. Cool. The name of the game is definitely just stunning as many enemies as possible. I'm gonna have Jared do the same. But here? I don't know if that's actually gonna stun them both though. I really don't want to lose our Castilian. So I'm gonna have Leanne come up and kind of take some aggression away, hopefully from the group. Nice. Needed that. Gonna have Iana be the one to come over here with the knockback this time. But we're gonna do the same thing for these guys. It didn't work. Yikes. But I am gonna have Jared try and take this seed out. Nice. Because as much as I want to use Sionan. I'm real worried that we're gonna lose her if we're not careful. But again, everybody's in trouble. It looks like our cavers, though, our Zelikars, with their armor, they're really just not taking nearly as much damage. They're still taking some. They can take up, I've seen it looks like up to 5, but 8 is a lot. They're also our oldest in the vanguard, so if we're going to lose anybody, I'd like to lose them. Sionan is one of the youngest, if not the youngest. And Lelouch is 40, but still. Try and see, maybe this point blank will take this one out. Or just miss. That's fair. That tracks. Try and do the knockback with Leanne, why not? Okay. Oh well. Unfortunately, we can't knock both of these guys back, so I'm going to try and just take one out outright. We do, thankfully. Honestly, Siona, I'm just going to keep moving back. Because she's basically dead at this point. If she gets hit one more time, she's gone. We're lucky that she's not gone right now. I'm going to have Ionia, since she has more health, run up here and kind of maybe distract as well. He's stunned. Nice. Okay. We're definitely whittling him down. We're getting there. Have Lelouch take a shot. And Jared is really light on health, so I'm going to have Jared just stay back here.
Now tell me that wasn't fun.
That was good. Since we're really working with 4 now. There's still so many of them. We're just going to stop doing knockbacks as much and just try and take them out for real. Keep Ionia there and just go for this one. Nice. Okay, we've got 4 left. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. Other than the people we've already lost, but I'm stoked with just the sheer amount of enemies we've taken out and kept our main vanguard intact, because it's always tough trying to save the Regent and the Regent's partner because they're not combat oriented, they're not combat ready, they don't have relics, they are usually weaker. It's our vanguard that, you know, they're seasoned, and I don't want to lose them if I don't have to. But at this point, I'm confident that we're not going to, hopefully, wipe with just these 4 seeds and maybe a straggler or 2 in the back. Since all 5, even though all 5 are weak as hell, they are still alive. I think I have to move Sionan back in here, but I'm going to do that last if that's the case. So we're going to just try and take him out. Nice. Down to 3. Lelouch, unfortunately, especially without that relic, can't really do too much, which is tough. Have Leanne try on this. Nice. So yeah, I'm going to move Sionan forward just to hopefully get a critical on this guy. Fingers crossed. Hey, it's something. And we're going to have Jared come up, finish it off. So we just have 1 seed, at least that we can see, left. And they're stunned. So it's us again. They're at 25. I have Sionan go in for the kill. Didn't quite work. I have Lelouch come in with the point blank. Just because I want them to get experience if they can. Nice.
I get way too excited about this.
Oh my god. Wow.
I commend you for carrying on even in the face of loss.
It's going to be hard to sleep through the horns tonight.
Well, that was the closest that we've gotten to probably a board wipe. just with how low all of our health was at the end of it. But everybody leveled up. Leanne's at 7. Siona and Jared are both at 6s. Siona, mind you, is still 30. Alania is 19. Lelouch at level 5 at 44. Katie and Simon unfortunately passed away. So we'll have to pick a new regent and a new partner. I think for Sionan, allows hearing enemies through obstacles and fog of war about 6 tiles away. Let's try that. And Jared, sneak attack for sure. Alright. So yep, ruler Katie Foxfyre, Regent of the Den, has died in battle at the age of 49. As far as fertility, especially once we're getting later in the game, I feel like they try to not give you high fertility. Sivrit, strong-willed but clumsy. Quick study though. Flinch or nervous? Nah. Okay, it looks like Tet Domu is our best bet. Strong-willed, nimble, and hardy are great. Reveler, which is not great, and reckless either, but it is something. We really don't have much of a choice here, but Rhea actually has great stats, and Iania is in our vanguard, but it means we'll have trick shots. But I feel like it's okay to maybe try that for a generation. Okay, let's keep going.
Ah.
Seems like this came just in time. You were starting to get that look.
What look? I had the same face for years. People always said it was rather inviting.
I wasn't talking about yours.
Oh.
So, the balloon man. An old man with steady eyes stands before you. I have been beyond the corruption, he asserts. I have built a hot air balloon for this purpose, and I've seen what can't be seen, but nobody will trust my word. I asked to take your hero, Seraphina Foxfyre, on a new expedition to prove that insanity lies not within me, but out there in the expanse. I guarantee it will be most illuminating. We could let Seraphina go, we could threaten the old man, or we can turn him down. I don't remember if we got this one last time. I don't remember what I chose, but I think because I'm in desperate need of a relic for my Foxfyres, I'm going to let Seraphina go. She's 49, we're not using her, and maybe I'll get a relic, because I really need one. Alright, Seraphina Foxfyre jumps into the giant balloon contraption with the old man, who whoops and promises that this will be nothing like the hero he has ever seen before. She'll be gone for 10 years. 4 years away from their better crossbow research, which will be great. Olivier has passed. And Olivier does has a blood tier, which is going to Alania, I believe. Alania did a lot in our battle. It's just if one of the new people have better traits, it might go to them. But it looks like our newbies don't. Technically, Nick or Nike does, because it's increased XP and increased movement range. But Iania is already set on this path, so I think blood tier is going to go. Nike will just get a relic later on. Now we do have to pick a new standard. Leanne is 71 and gives an insane amount of XP, but nervous is not something that I want. Sionan is only 41, gives an insane amount of XP too, and has great traits, but we'd be out of relic. We're working on a relic with Lelouch. So I think it's going to be Cressida. Means Cressida will be in there for a long time. The only downside to this is if Lelouch gets something, Cressida might be the one that we want to give it to. But 62 per year isn't bad. I mean, it'd be better to do 132. But I don't want to be out of relic. We're already playing it risky with that. So yeah, Cressida will be our standard, and she'll be the standard for a very long time. Joshua has passed away. We could throw Antonio in there. I think for right now, since we're so close to finishing this research, I'm just gonna keep it where it's at. Awesome. Where the eye goes, an arrow will follow, thanks to the newly complete elite crossbow training. We finished our elite crossbow training. And then alchemy is all that's left. Let's do it. Word from the void. A dart falcon arrives with a few short messages from Seraphina. The old man died. I don't know how to get home, but we'll try. Light a candle for me or something, please. Not what I wanted, but it was worth a shot for a relic.
Hope your heroes haven't gotten soft in their time off.
I'm not sure that's even a possibility these days.
Damn, well, we are flying through this playthrough. We are at year 199. We've been fighting a lot more battles the last 50 years, I can tell, but it's really great to see that we're at year 199. We're almost at a year 200. We have 2 battles, but neither of them are on territories we have stuff built, which I feel great about. And yeah, fingers crossed, we finally get yet another relic for our Foxfyres due to the experience that we'll get into this battle. Anyway, I'm going to end it here for now. We'll see you next time.